All right, y'all, what is up and welcome back. So, we got a young lady who is going viral on Instagram for her opinion on coffee dates. Yeah, coffee dates. She says that if a guy asks you out on a coffee date, block him immediately. She has some reasoning on why she's saying that. So, I'm going to pull this video up. We're going to talk about it.
And if he's asking you out for coffee as a first date, go ahead and block him right now. Quickly. Men only ask women out for coffee for the first date if one, they're cheap, and two, he's not actually sure he's interested in you. Don't you want a man that's sure he's interested in you? I've heard from the horse's mouth themselves. Men have told me they only take women on coffee dates if they're not sure they want to pursue the girl. So at the end of the date, if he changes his mind, if he gets the ick, he says, well, at least I only spent $20 on coffee. I know that you know you're worth more than $20 for coffee, whether he's sure or not. So get rid of him, babe. Your husband would never. And if he's asking you out for coffee,
Yo, this is out of pocket, man. She is out of pocket for that. Okay. So let's talk about this. Coffee date. Coffee date. Coming from a guy who's dated and asked women out on dates, is what she's saying is true? Is what she's saying about men asking a woman out on a coffee date? That means that they're cheap. That means that they're not sure of this girl. That means that, kind of iffy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not sure where she's getting this information from. I'm not sure what men she actually asked about this topic, but that's completely untrue. If I was completely unsure, I probably wouldn't go on a date with you, period. I probably just want to have a few more conversations over the phone before I even committed to a date, because I don't want to waste either of our times. That would be the logical thing to do, right? Not even go on a date with the girl if you're really, really unsure, okay? Because you don't want to waste time at the end of the day. So let's talk about it. Coffee dates. Starbucks, your local coffee shop, coffee and bean shop, whatever. Who's saying you're only spending $20? These coffee shops be expensive, okay? You can spend $50 at a coffee shop easy, especially if you're getting danishes, little hors d'oeuvres and stuff. It's not always cheap, so let's just rule that out first off. Second off, when you're going on a date, especially a first date, there's a general rule of thumb when it comes to a man taking a woman out. You never want to overexert. I always tell guys, stay away from women who demand fine dining type establishments on your first date. That's a surefire way to rid yourself of women who are only dating for the wrong reasons, aka the gold diggers, aka the women out here that just want your pockets. They just want a free meal. I'm not saying this woman just wants a free meal, but usually those are the types of women, because guess what? If she was interested in you, bro, she would go on a date with you to Build-A-Bear, bro. She would meet you at the mall and get a pretzel with you in the middle of the mall while y'all look at Skechers, okay? She wouldn't care what you guys were doing. Of course, she's probably not going to come over your house on the first day because that can be creepy, right? But at the same time, if she really has some type of vested interest in you, she's going to go on the date, bro. It doesn't matter where you take her. As long as it's someplace where you both can enjoy yourselves, whether it be coffee, whether it be the mall, whether it be going to the park and playing Uno outside while you guys drink champagne or whatever, she's going to go on that date. All right. So I want y'all to listen to what she's saying and listen to how she articulates herself and states that the guy is cheap. You got millionaires that will ask women on coffee dates. I kid you not. You have guys that are in the six-figure range that'll ask a woman on a coffee date. Hell, I make six figures. I would ask a woman on coffee. That would be a nice first date. Hell, I'm not going to ask you to roof Chris on the first date. I'm not trying to spend $300, $400 on the first date. That's just dumb. And not only that, women look at men who do this type of stuff as suckers, as simps. You automatically lose all respect. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not lying. When you take a woman on a date and you overexert yourself, aka you try to pull up in the best new fit, you try to pull up in the best ride, I'm taking her to the best restaurant, she's going to look at you as cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yes, even if you don't got it. 9 times out of 10, the men who actually have money aren't spending it like that on the first date. Think about what she's asking for a second. Think about this. She's asking for a fiscally responsible man, right? A man with money. If he has money, 9 times out of 10, he's fiscally responsible. Do you think a fiscally responsible person would spend that type of money on a first date? when they don't even know the person, when they've just exchanged a couple text messages after they met at CVS? Of course not. This is horseshit. This is complete horseshit. And I want to say the culture has something to do with this, because all we listen to all day in and out is, oh, I'm a baller, I'm spending this, oh, I'm doing that. And, the female rappers are saying the same thing, buy this, buy that. It kind of gets tiring after a while, to where when you end up dating somebody outside of the, I want to say, hip hop culture, you end up finding out a lot of other things. People actually like you for you. People actually like you for you and not what you can do for them. Fellas, stop dating women who only date you based off of what you can do for them. That makes you a cornball. At the end of the day, if you lost your money, she would leave. She's not dating you because of you. She's dating you because of what you can provide. That makes you a cornball. You're literally a clown. Go to the mirror, paint your face with clown makeup. You're literally a clown, bro. You're putting on a show for her entertainment and her amusement and for her to be comfortable. I miss the times where people actually dated because they liked each other. Yeah, do y'all remember those times? I feel like this was like in the early to mid 2000s, right? People actually dated because they had some type of like mutual attraction, or maybe they had some conversations and found some common interests. And nowadays, I feel sorry for these young guys that are out here in the dating scape, man. Y'all got it rough. Look, I'm 35, so I've been there, done that. But guys that are in their early 20s, mid 20s, and y'all are just trying to make it in the world, y'all are graduating college, y'all getting y'all first real jobs, y'all starting off making 40, 50K a year. Y'all don't stand a chance with these chicks. Y'all don't stand a chance in hell with these chicks, man. They are going to run you over. No regrets, no remorse. They're going to run you over. Your pockets are going to be dry. Let me tell you something. Any fiscally responsible man has a dating budget. I'm just going to be honest with you. Any fiscally responsible man has a dating budget, a set amount of money he puts aside every month, apart from his bills, apart from his other responsibilities, if he's dating, to where he's going to max out on dating funds, okay? Per month. This can be $300. This can be $200. Hell, for some guys it's $100. For some guys it's $1,000. Hell. But see, what you got to come to understand is no one is just going to spend all their money on you. And if you find a guy that's going to spend all his money on you, you're not going to respect him at the end of the day. It's like a double-edged sword. This is why I tell guys, find a woman that actually likes you. Find a woman that when she looks at you, the blood boils, the juices flow. She wants what she sees. When you speak, she listens. It's not that hard. Stay away from these gold digging wannabe, fake Instagram model type chicks that just want a little bit of money, want a little bit of clout, want a little bit of your bank account. Stay away from them. I always say this. The women that don't ask for anything deserve the world. The women that don't ask for anything, they deserve more than the women that ask for this and that and this and that and this and that. I swear, you right here struggling with some chick that doesn't want to go to coffee because she thinks she's too good for coffee. Meanwhile, there's some other guy your same age, your same height, on the other side of the country, living it up with some girl who wanted to go to the park on the first date, some free spirited type chick that's in the crystals or something, like this is what I'm saying. There is an alternate version of all this. Find your alternate version. Don't settle for these types of women, guys. Don't settle for these types of women. At the end of the day, this is kind of prostitution. If you're exchanging, think about it. If you're exchanging a high income night at some nightclub or some restaurant in exchange for a chance to get to know somebody, is that not escorting? Is that not technically escorting? Stop dating prostitutes, guys. Stop dating prostitutes. Get you one of these chicks that read books. Get you one of these chicks that has a hobby. Chicks with hobbies don't do stuff like this. Chicks with hobbies don't say stuff like this. Get you a nerdy chick, man. Get you a chick that plays video games. Get you one of these artsy chicks out here that paints pictures or something, man. I promise you, it's going to be the best thing you ever did for yourself. Stop going for these city girls. And when I say city girls, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop going for these chicks, man. At the end of the day, your happiness matters just as much as her happiness. Yes, to sum this all up, I believe this is horseshit. I believe that going for coffee is a great first date. Coffee is amazing. Coffee shops have a great vibe. It has a great atmosphere. You can sit there, you can talk. The music isn't too loud. What's wrong about it? The only thing that's wrong about it is coffee is not over $100, according to this young lady. Coffee is not expensive enough. You gotta afford me. Kind of sounds like a prostitute there, huh? Yeah. All right. But what do I know, right? What do I know? Anyway, I want to know what y'all think about this. And as always, if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out.